about to let y'all know how we rep the Cowboys out here in the DMV.
What up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy John G. I'm back with you with my Let the Film Speak series. And right now, it's less than a week for the draft. So what I wanted to do was put together something where we could actually compare two of the top guys that we might take at 19. And we'd be a fool to think that Leighton Vander Esch and Rashaan Evans aren't in those two. But I often hear these two compared amongst each other. So let's let the film do the work. Let's let the film speak. And let's look at both of these guys as highlights and what would you guys rather have on your team with where the team stands. So I got 5 categories. The first category is diagnosing, as in diagnosing the play, diagnosing what's going to happen, and actually being in the right spot. And I think that Leighton Vander Esch, out of these two, actually has the edge here. There are times that Rashaan Evans is actually out of place. Sometimes he's actually over pursuing where he needs to be, and that could get him in the wrong spot. Leighton Vander Esch, he's a guy that seems to always be in the right spot, so I'm going to give him the edge there. The second category is technique / execution. And sometimes I believe that Leighton Vander Esch can duck up out of blocking situations where there's a blocker coming his way. Some of his technique, you know, he might duck his head and get out of the way, duck an inch here or there. Rashaan Evans is going right through your ass. It don't matter. He's going to take on the block so that somebody else can make the play. He's not giving up any type of ground. So I give Rashaan Evans the edge there. The third category is athleticism. And this one right here is a clear cut for Leighton Vander Esch. His measurables are clearly better. You can see in the tape, side to side, moving from sideline to sideline. He's a little bit better he's a better athlete than Rashaan Evans is. The fourth category that I would like to use is toughness / attitude. And see, I already talked about it a little bit with Rashaan Evans, where I give him the edge here because, as I said before, both of these guys are solid at diagnosing plays. I gave Vander Esch I gave him the edge there, but Rashaan Evans's approach is I can know where the play is going to be, and I'm going to run right through your ass to get there. And I think that we have enough. We don't have enough of those type of guys where I'm going to beat you by going through you. We need that on our defense. And number 5 is scheme fit. Where our defense is now and the type of scheme that we have, I think that Leighton Vander Esch, you could throw him in right now, and you wouldn't necessarily skip a beat. You wouldn't have to worry about him lagging in certain areas, because I believe that, like, he's just a better scheme fit. But if you're asking me, now I've already gone through the 5, and Leighton Vander Esch won 3 of the 5. But if you're asking me which one I'd rather have, now see, the way that I break this down, I'd rather have Rashaan Evans, because in the areas that he's much better, in the areas that I gave him the edge in over Leighton Vander Esch, I believe that he's that much more ahead in those areas than Leighton Vander Esch is in the other 3 areas, if that makes any type of sense. I think that what we need is more attitude. I think we need more guys taking less shortcuts, trying to outthink their way out of situations. I think we need somebody that, if you tell them there's a brick wall right there and the running back's going to be there, they're not trying to go around the brick wall. They're trying to go through the brick wall. And I think that that's what we're missing when Sean Lee goes out, as a matter of fact. It looks like guys are ducking contact. It looks like guys are trying to find ways around contact and trying to do a lot of the arm tackling and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you might get me on that. Like, well, what do you know? You're not a pro athlete or whatnot. But I do know what I see, and I do see the drop-off when Sean Lee is out in the attitude. And so Leighton Vander Esch, I'm going to give him the last word right there with that athletic play he just made. But let me know what you guys think of this video, man. We always talk about Leighton Vander Esch or Rashaan Evans. Well, I just gave you guys a chance to look at the film at both. So let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, hit that bell so every time I do a video, you get a chance to see it. All right, guys. Peace.